Gemma Grayson.
Joe Evans. Alex Murphy.
Chris Francis.
Robert Head.
Georgia Adler. Rachel Carrison.
Tamara Hattow.
Claire Walkton.
Keisha Ford. Cried with my sister because it was pretty unexpected, and I was only 8 and my sister never cries. So when she cries, it just makes me cry like harder. Changed my family a lot because when I go to Liverpool now, I normally used to go see her. Like, she was recently went up, and my family's just really different. Like, there's a lot of arguments. Normally she would have like pulled us all together, but now it's just a bit of a mess.
I miss you. I wish you were here so that Ben could look up to you still. Yeah.
When you lose your mum is the only one that's really there for you all your life. That your mum has unconditional love and it's just constant. And when that goes, it's just really, really difficult. We used to have an arrangement that she'd ring at 7:15 every Friday night, and it took me years to get over not getting a phone call at 7:15. In fact, it's her anniversary this weekend and I still miss her and think of her often. No, I don't think it changed me. That it left me bereft, it left me without a really good friend, and it did make me think that life is short, that you just never know when it's going to happen. My mum had been very active for 6 months before she died, and she died within 6 months, but she lived life to the full, and I think you should, because you just never know. If you could tell them one thing right now, what would it be? Tell them that I miss them and that I hope they're happy, and that not to worry about me, that I'm doing well, because I know that is something she would worry about, and just I hope she's happy. And I tell her that she has got the most wonderful grandchildren, and that I'm really sorry she didn't spend an awful lot of time with them, because she would have loved them to pieces.
He was a very loving person, and he would do anything to protect his family. I think he faced a lot of negative people in his life, and in our lives that were brought into our lives, but he would always protect us. I wasn't really aware at the time how tragic the loss was, but I think now I grieve by I try not to grieve too much in front of my mum, because I want to stay strong with her, because she lost just as much as we did, so I try to just grieve privately.
We had this little game where basically we'd drive past people in the car, and then like we'd like beat the horn at people, like randomers, and like wave at them, and then just like see their expression back. That was probably the best memory I had. I admired his happiness, because he's always happy, always laughing, always cracking a joke.
Yeah. That's it.